Locust here, and here's my review on Super Imaginative Chogokin, Mask Rider Faiz Axel form. So this figure is a Toei Hero Net limited version release that was released way back in 2005. So we do have here a decade old figure. So here's a figure and here's the packaging. So originally, this figure is being wrapped around by twist wires and then with some scotch tape securing the accessories of the figure. So yeah, so it has a nice display window that pretty much showcases the entire accessories of the figure. So yeah. So nothing fancy about the packaging here. Not much to see. There. Then the logo there, then the back, no preview, so yeah, just plain. So here is the figure. Faiz. So let's take out all the accessories first so we can go with the articulation. Right. So the chest brake are being supported by a ball joint, right, right there and there. This figure shares the same body frame from the Volume 28 Kamen Rider Faiz with Wolf Orphanok parts. The only difference are, of course, the color scheme and the chest brake feature, and the color scheme on the eyes, because this one has a very beautiful translucent dark red eyes going on. Check it out up close. There you go. Very nice detail. Check out at the back. Here. Mission memory attached to it. Let me just remove it because originally on the packaging, the mission memory is attached on the phone. So yeah. So for the articulation, it has a good range of motion on the head. It can look downwards like that. As far as that, it can look upwards like that. Then sideways like that. So good range of motion on the head. Right. So on the ab crunch, it can move as far as that. Not much of an ab crunch. It cannot move backwards, but the waist will support it if you want it to look like it's moving backwards like that. Not much there. It can tilt like that because it's being supported by a ball joint probably there on the waist. Then I hinge on the abdominal part. Then the arms, it can go as far as that because it's being hindered by the details on the shoulder pads. Bicep swivel, it can do it. This left right side this right side is unable to move that far. It's kind of stiff, but it moves. It has a bicep swivel going on there, like the one on the left. Then it has a double jointed hinge and a ball joint, but not much range. Not a big deal for me, but probably to some, yeah. Sorry, wrist articulation there. Using a ball joint on the wrist, so good range of motion there. The feet can go as far as that. I mean the legs. The legs can go as far as that. A hinge going on here, and a ball joint there. Well, I think the advantage of the ball joint here and here is that it can move sideways. So it can, if you want to do like a dynamic posing, it can help you with that. Just be careful on the knee because it's very weak. It easily loosens, and this is one of the what I would call the most one of the notorious amongst the super imaginative Chogokin line that suffers from a very weak knee and elbow joints that tends to break easily. Even right before you bought the figure mint in sealed box, you would end up having like seeing like cracks on the elbow and the knees. That's something that you need to check the moment that you purchase these figures. Same goes with the same S.I.C line from Kamen Rider Hibiki, Kamen Rider Faiz, this one, and Kamen Rider Blade and Ryuki. So you need to check that out. Although despite the weak joint and maybe range of motion this figure gives you, I still like it. I still dig the sculpt and the details that they put in on this figure. Diecast parts, it has a diecast part here, diecast part here, and then this is the diecast part on the feet. You pretty much you'd end up having 5 diecast parts. Um, the ankle is on a ball joint, so it would give you good range of motion. So what other collector uses the word ankle rockers or ankle pivot, whatever you want to call it, it has it. This figure has it. So there you go. Now let's open the chest brake. It's being supported by a ball joint again. Mine's not broken. Just be careful when you move it. This part opens like that. So, chest brake. As you can see there's a translucent plastic going on at the center. Very nice with a mechanic-ish detailing going on his chest. And a smart brain logo there. So, yeah, very nice. So about the issues that I was mentioning a while ago, here is the original um, knee joint that came with the figure. So I bought two Volume 28 Kamen Rider Faiz that came with the Orphanok parts because I wanted an Orphanok figure. And luckily I have spare, so when I saw there's a crack on the knee on this figure, I immediately replaced it. As you can see, there's like a crack going on there. There, the lining, right there. That is something that you need to be careful of. Yeah. So for the accessories, it came with the Faiz phone, mission memory attached to it, or actually you can attach this mission memory to any weapon he wields. Just be careful that you might misplace this mission memory because it's too small. Then the phone is made out of plastic with a hinge so you can flip it like that. It has a very nice detail to it. Check that out. Then you can bend it like that. So to form a laser gun. Now here's a Faiz pointer. It's supposed to be a camera. I mean a flashlight. There. It's made out of die-cast. It can be, this part can be taken out. But you can extend it like that if you're gonna use it to do the rider kick for Faiz. Like you're gonna attach it there. It has a peg hole right there. You're gonna put it like that. Everything here is pretty much basic, so you really don't need a manual to instruct you which part goes to and where. So yeah, you can attach it like that, or if you don't need it, you can just put it right there. because there's a peg hole right there. You can just put it like that as his accessories. Then also it came with a extender. So can you see that slot right there? Let's wait it for it to focus. Focus now, my friend. There you go. You're just gonna attach it on the phone. There. And it falls off. Focus now, friend. Come on. There you go. Then the peg hole there, you're just gonna insert the pointer here. But what I usually do is I put the pointer first on the extender, then put it on the phone. It's much easier that way. So you have a laser gun with a pointer. Cool, huh? There you go. And then the Faiz shot, supposed to be made as a camera. You can place in the mission memory there as well on the peg hole there. But you can also use this as a Faiz knuckle punch thing. Right. So for the alternate hands, aside from the default closed fist, it came with a weapon wielding hand there and a semi open split hands, which the two are entirely different. They're not exactly the same mold. This one is more open split, and then this one is slightly more uh, semi open split hands. So this would be perfect if you're gonna use it to wield a figure, I mean a weapon such as a gun, because it would have a more solid grip to the whatever it would hold on to, like a gun here, like that. See? Yeah, but yeah, in case you don't need this, you can just take this out and just use the pointer to place in here. It has a peg holes at the sides, at the back. There. Same goes with the Faiz shot. I mean the Faiz. Keep forgetting. Yeah, Faiz shot. I keep forgetting their names. There at the back. The sides, then the phone at the center. So I can use the um, mission memory on the watch, so you can execute the Axel form. Just one of my favorite Kamen Rider Faiz forms ever. So awesome. There you go. So this is my last piece on my Kamen Rider S.I.C. Kamen Rider Faiz collection. Finally completed them all. And for size comparison, here's a DC Universe Reverse Flash from Mattel and Nightcrawler from Toy Biz Marvel Legends. So if you are more than willing to burn your hard-earned moolah to get this figure, and knowing the fact that it came with possible issues, it's up to you guys. But for me, it's worth it. Despite the lack of articulation in some areas, I would still, given the second chance, I would still get this figure because I really like the sculpt. I really like the design. I really like how they do the classic S.I.C figures despite all the issues that it may have. So it's up to you guys. So yeah, please check out my blog description on the description below. And please like my Facebook page indicated on the description below as well. So yeah, thanks for viewing. See ya.